Greetings, body jugglers. Satek Ananda here from the Body Juggling Zendo in Dallas, Texas, with Yvonne McCarthy.
Still alive.
Still alive.
Still alive.
How sore were you after our last session?
Sore.
Pretty sore. How long did it last?
Well, it kept being sore because since I got to guard home.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
You kept playing, so
I have no non-sore days yet, but I'm looking forward to it.
She took my extra bar to her house, so now she can practice in her own time, and so yeah, that's gonna keep it going. But in my experience, movement is the best way to deal with soreness. Like if I don't move, the soreness lasts way longer than if I move through it. So that's awesome. So technically, this is going to begin your 7th hour, but we're calling this one Dragonfly 1 because for the first 6, we were focusing on sculpt and burn with pieces of Dragonfly. So I wanted to get her all of the pieces in the vocabulary. Now we're starting with Dragonfly 1 because we're going to actually begin teaching her how to connect all of those things in that form. And then, of course, you're doing this because you want to perform the Dragonfly, and you want to have your own girl with no name kind of story.
Right.
Have you started writing or figuring out how you want to do that? Because it has to be short.
Yes.
And telling your story in a short way is very tough.
Right. So I figured out how long the first one was, so I just kind of went and used that as a guide. So. Nice.
I try to stay, 3 to 4 minutes or less for anything on YouTube that you actually want people to watch.
Right.
I don't expect people to watch these hour-long sessions.
I hope they don't.
Except for the people that pay to learn.
Yeah.
But people always love being able to see what they're doing and ask questions. So Hangouts obviously can be as long as they need to be.
Yeah.
But for promotional videos that you want people to actually watch, like 3 to 4 minutes, no more than that. Couple of minutes is even better.
Yep. Attention span is very short.
Very, very short. And Twitter and Facebook and texting is just making it worse and worse.
Yep.
So the challenge is how do you say something real and meaningful in a small amount of time?
That's right.
And it is possible.
That's why Twitter is tough for me.
Me too.
143 characters, just can't do it.
I've never been into Twitter. It's
I'm there, but it's because I have to be, but
like
not often.
ADD theater. Okay, so keep working on that. Let me know when you have something you like, and I'll give you some feedback.
Okay.
If you love what you have, then I'll leave it alone and let you do it how you want to do it because it's your story.
Yeah.
If you want me to help you shape it, then I'm happy to do that. Okay, so any thoughts or questions before we start connecting all these awesome tricks we've learned?
Don't think so. I think I'm still ready. Just like I say, waiting for one of those days that I'm not sore. So.
They're coming soon.
You promise me?
This is the beginning of your 3rd week, right? You've been practicing for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming soon. It's coming soon. All right, well, let's do it.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Since we have an audio studio, would it be helpful to you for me to provide you with the audio file when I do that?
Of what?
Of the story?
Not until it's locked, not until you know.
Well, I meant when at the time.
But yeah, if you want to record it on your own place, that's perfectly fine. I'll sound better than whatever I did here.
Yeah.
So hop on.
Okay.
And as you're going to start on your knees, we're going to begin connecting the form. The form starts on the knees. Got our middle mark, so always look for this. Start at the middle. Okay, so you're going to do side kick, plank twist. Let's all the way to scissors, back to your side kick. And up to center on your knees, yes ma'am. And then other side, side kick, plank twist. Nice. That's right. Back to your kick.
That's the hardest thing to do.
We're not trying to perfect anything at this point. We are just making everything work. We got plenty of time for styling later. Same thing, one side and the other. You're gonna go back and forth. Yeah. And as you come back to the center, try to make sure your ball is coming back to the same place every time, because if your ball is forward or back,
It's never gonna work.
plank twist is going to be much more difficult.
Of course it is.
Okay, fix your ball, and I'm going to help you stay with the center, because that's what you're dealing with here, is a center issue. So down. Keep your belly button so that comes with me. Twist. Twist. 100 minutes. Okay. Hop up. Hop up. So here's what you're doing.
Okay.
From right here, you're doing this. And then the ball's moving. You're starting to twist and the ball's staying still.
Okay.
And I'm not over the center here.
Okay. So
As
that's
you
why
twist,
it goes that way?
well, you're coming this way, and then when the ball starts rolling, then you get that whole upside down thing. It's here, from right here.
Just twist.
As I'm twisting, you got to roll the ball. I'm twisting, rolling the ball, my core staying over the center, boom, twisting, rolling the ball. But you don't need to think about your body. Make the ball go that way.
Yeah.
Make the ball go that way. And you use your twist to move the ball. Stay over the top of it.
Yeah, I'm definitely worried about that I'm throwing myself to the front.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Good. Same thing on the other side. See, that's too far away. If you try to do it from there, it's not going to work very well.
Right.
Just scoot your ball back.
That's it?
Mm-hmm. So you're just going a little bit upside down again, and then we're going to keep your core out.
Hey, I'm in the middle. At least that.
So hold your kick for me here. Now, when you go to twist, the way I want you to begin your twist is to let your weight begin to go this way. You just did a slight adjustment, your weight started going that way. Do that first, then do your twist as your weight's move. You feel that?
Yeah.
Good. Boom.
I have a hard time on this side. There.
Good. Fix your ball. A couple more on both sides. Nice. That was perfect. Last one, both sides. Stretch anything you need to stretch. And then the next movement is going to be split switch. You remember what that is? You go to splits in the center, switch the hands, come up on the other side.
Okay, show me. I'm forgetting it. Sit on
Up on knees.
knees.
Yeah. So this, for both sides, that's the first two moves. You're going to go one side split switch, that side split switch back to center. And the third move, side kick.
Okay, so
Side kick.
when I go this way, what do I
Side
do?
kick.
Side kick?
Splits to the center.
Like this?
Yep. Switch the hands. Kick on the other side, up on your knees.
Oh, up on.
Yeah. Good. Good. And then reverse that.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, I'm not supposed to do the kick, am I?
It doesn't matter right
Doesn't
now.
matter?
It doesn't matter. You always learn the kick as a part of it. Eventually, when you're doing flow, you won't kick, you'll go straight into it. But right now, it doesn't
Doesn't
matter.
matter? Okay.
You're just hitting, no, that's not, stay on the side. The reason we don't switch is because you're going both ways when you go forward and backwards.
Okay, going that way?
Nope.
This way?
Yep. Go back and forth on this side.
So it's back up like that?
Nice.
Yeah, I did that better because I practiced it. There was a couple I just can't believe I couldn't get while I was here.
Good. So now I want you to do 5 more, forward and backwards, and I want you to begin making it flow. I want you to begin trying to let it be one smooth motion.
Okay, and when I do the split, am I supposed to be more straight? Is it straight up? Pointed straight up?
Out, like straight.
Uh-huh.
In all of our splits, we want the legs as wide as they can be and as straight as they can be.
Okay. Should I fix it all?
Always fix your ball whenever you need to. Ball's in a tough position.
It's gonna be tough.
It's going to be tough. Good. 2. Nice. Last one. Good. All right, stay on this side. Now you're going to extend your butt up, feet go away, Superman. From there, you're going to pull up underneath, arch your back, pull your feet towards your head, back out to Superman, and then back up to knees. 1. Yeah. 2. get 2 more, then I'm going to show you a correction on your up and down. I'll let you work on those for the next 2. One more, and I'll do correction. Okay, nice. Okay, so this correction, in one sense, is aesthetic. So it makes the move prettier, but it's also functional. I mean, for most bodies, depending on what you got going on your back. Some people with back injuries, it might not make it better for them, and people with weak shoulders, it will make it tougher. But you've got relatively strong shoulders, and working on this will make them stronger. So what you're doing right now is what everyone does, and it's this. Sticking the butt out, and then when you come up, it's like, right? So, butt out, butt out, what we want.
Got it.
You see the line of that? I'm sloping straight down and then come back up. The exact same line. Now the key when you're coming up, when you're going down is relatively simple.
Right.
The key is come all the way up here first, straighten the legs, knees come behind your core, and you lead your pelvis forward, and you slope down gently. That's easy enough for most people. The trick coming up is that you want to use your shoulders and your upper body strength to pull yourself up, and then you bend your knees. Here, then the knees get bent. Otherwise, you're driving your knees into the center of the ball, and that pushes your butt back. And it just doesn't have as nice of a line.
Don't stick the butt up.
Don't stick the butt out if you can avoid it.
Okay. So I'm going to go up like this.
Perfect.
And then.
Yep.
Let's go.
A little bit, but it's okay. It's a thing. It's something that you're going to have to build up the strength to. And, yep, perfect. Coming down, and then coming up. Good. Give me 3 more of those. Better?
Yeah, don't stick the butt up.
So one thing is you're going slower, and that's going to make it even harder. Okay. Close. Okay, and but you weren't doing your behind the heads.
Oh, okay.
So again, that's called scorpion pull-up. So your head goes under, feet come towards your head, and you want the feet to go back to Superman. All the way out. Now when you pull in, feet come up at the same time as you're pulling under. Yes.
Go back to Superman.
And then come up. Good. Okay, so that's plenty of those for right now. Now you're going to go, I bet you're going to go down to Superman, and now you're going to do rockabye. And come under to inverted fold.
Oh, that's right, do my
Lift your legs out. So your ball is a little too far that way. Start on your knees. So ball placement is going to be very, very important as we work with styling and perfecting this. As you come up from your split switch, you want to make sure that the ball is as close to the bar here as possible. So now, if you go back to Superman, and then pull up under Scorpion, back to Superman. And then now do your rockabye. Okay. So here's what's going on in your rockabye. You're not squeezing your knees together. To pull, right. You gotta squeeze your knees together. Your crotch should not be in the ball when your legs are split because of the pressure, and then it's going to move the ball forward further. Your crotch is on the ball, and it's not coming as far forward. So from right there, go to Superman. Now remember, pinch your legs in, keep them straight, and watch from there, watch from the front. Okay. So this is what you're doing right now. And see where my ball is. It's like it's barely even back where it was. Now if I go here, I'm too far forward.
Okay.
No. Watch. So instead of what you're doing is this, and then your legs are coming here, and they're way too wide, so your crotch, you can see how my butt's out, just like my butt's out in the back. When you do this properly, you can turn it off. When you do this properly, your groin should not be on the ball, and your butt should be behind you as your legs are passing. You should be vertical, so it's like this. See how my crotch is not? And then like there's a vertical line down through my body. I'm not like this. Here. Now I go to here, and the ball's in the right place because squeezing those knees together moves the ball further. Superman. Up splits, but push in with your knees so your groin is not touching the ball. Better. And see where your ball is now?
That's better.
Good. Come back up to sitting. Yep, and back to your knees. So now you don't need to do the scorpion pull-up. You're just going to go down to Superman and do your rock climb. Squeeze those legs in to get the ball moving forward. That wasn't bad. I'm going to keep your legs straight as you're squeezing your knees, and you've got like a frog leg. Okay. Better. Good. This time don't bend your legs. No, it's better. Your butt was out a little bit, but your legs stayed straight, so that's good.
One for another.
Very often why it works.
Yes, of course.
Better. Couple more.
does. Okay.
Should not always called bodybuilding wedgie ball.
Huh?
So should not always called bodybuilding wedgie ball. Hold on. Watch me from the side.
Okay.
So this is rockabye, with butt out.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
And this is how you want to do.
Okay. Then maybe better at this next time, because I found there's some furniture that could be rocked by.
Better, much better. You feel the difference?
Uh-huh.
Much better. Yeah.
I'm glad it looks better than my.
It was better.
Stuff.
Yeah, like slip up there.
Okay. Glad you thought with it.
Too many things in the brain at once. Too many pots on the fire.
You see the smoke coming out of my ears. Sort of reminds me when I'm trying to play golf or practice golf, and there's stuff in my head.
Not bad, just bet your legs. Have you been to Top Golf?
Have a like
Been to Top Golf?
top now.
You should check that out if you play golf, that's super fun.
Is that place that has like the places where it visually you hit the ball and it shows you where it goes?
It's got all these big holes and you get points for which holes you hit it in and how close it is to the pin. It's like golf skee ball.
Oh, I'm good at skee balls,
It's very cool.
but my short game sucks a big one.
Oh, you won't need your short game. That's how it's all.
Oh, good.
It's a driving range with holes and you're just trying to get them as far and as close to the pin.
I love driving.
It's super fun.
Like I can play
And
scramble.
it's surprisingly affordable. I don't think it costs any more than a typical driving range.
Yeah.
Well, if you're playing by yourself, I think it's $40 an hour for the day. If you're playing by yourself, that
Where
would
is
cost
that?
more. Right over there.
Okay.
Abrams. But they have a couple of other ones in town. Top Golf.
I'll check that out. Yeah, it's
We
big.
went there for all his bachelor party, we had a blast.
Cool.
A little bit of it in the legs, but that was good.
Okay.
And one more, keep the legs straight. Nice. Boom. Good. Stretch it out. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 movements. And now we're going to go from the top and we're going to connect all of them.
Okay.
Not worrying about it being pretty. We're just going to make it all start to go together.
Yeah, usually if I can play in scramble, sometimes I can outdrive a pro. But that's really good when you stop, because when I get to the short game, I'll just usually pick up, I don't torture people.
This side. Starting on your knees.
Okay.
That way, side kick, plank twist.
Oh, is that right?
No, plank twist. That's split switch. Knees, good. This side. Side kick.
On the right side.
Plank twist. Now split switch. Up to the knees, nice. And back to super.
Back to the minute.
Pull up scorpion. Boom, Superman. And rock
Then we're
bottom.
trying to get bigger. Oh.
It's an inverted fold. Boom, nice. And back to seated. Good. And from the top.
Glad I got the video.
Yeah, after a day when you watch the girl in the main video, you'll see that well, I know, but you'll see it differently.
Yeah.
Once you have it in your body, we're not going to get all the way through it today, but we'll get through a lot of it today, connecting it, you'll see it much differently.
I did try one thing, is after I was in the inverted fold, and you know, when you,
Allow.
yeah, and I was so bad at that, I got better. But then when I saw the video, I saw that you put your head underneath
At the end.
at the end.
Don't worry about doing that now, that's a style.
Okay. I just tried it once and I thought it was almost easier for someone.
Well, if it's easier, do it, but don't make it tougher on yourself.
Right.
And on this ball,
Yeah.
getting your head under is tough because this ball is so big.
Yeah, you're right. I got a lot more room in my crappy ball.
Right, yeah, it'll be easier with your ball.
Okay, so I'm gonna do.
Side kick, plank twist. Nice. Back to the knees. Side kick. Plank twist. Slow down. And split switch.
Yeah,
Superman. Scorpion. Rock bottom. Inverted fold. Good. And from the top.
and from the top.
And I want you to do it. I'm not going to tell you any moves this time.
Oh, good.
You're going to do it on yourself.
Oh, good.
Bam.
Stop.
Good.
But I'll be
Good. Good. You got it all around now. Do it again. Stretch anything you need. Do it again.
Okay.
We got 15 minutes to the end of the first hour.
Already?
Yep.
Time flies when you have fun.
It sure does.
Yeah, it's this right here that's.
Is it hurting you?
That's the only thing that, you know, if I didn't lay down to stretch this yet. Everything's good except for right there. It's not bad, not bad. I mean, it's just like the beginning of the rest of everything else.
Well, if it keeps giving you problems, you might need to, spend a couple of days off the bar to let it.
Oh no!
So you don't keep tweaking. All right, so your rockabye is getting worse, but that's
I'll work on it.
yeah, that's okay. Everything else is looking really good. Your plank twist, you're still struggling a little bit, but you'll be practicing those as well.
Yeah.
I want you to do it from the top a couple more times, and then we'll probably add in our rollout before the end of the first hour, and start the second hour from the rollout.
I think that's one of the things I got better at home too. Oh, sorry. Let's go to the knees.
Yep.
Let me start just that part. Come on, buddy.
Right. Okay, so I want to give you a slight correction that that I think is going to make your plank twist better. Knees that side. So do your side kick. Hold. Your belly button is too far this way. You're flipping upside down. Belly button further that way. Boom. Now do your plank twist. Can you feel the balance?
Yeah.
Come up. Same thing this side. Go out further with your belly button. There. Now do your plank twist.
I just got something afraid about this side.
Lots of people struggle with it. And now keep going.
That's not pretty.
Yeah, we're back to your upside down side kick there. You
Yep.
still need to keep your belly button.
Okay. Definitely practice that. Okay. Here's hoping.
One more, and I want you extending with your side kick on both plank twists and on your split switch.
You want me?
Extend. I want your belly button further away.
That work? It's in my head. It's playing on my head.
Yeah. Feel how stable that is?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta do your scorpion pull-up.
Oh, sorry.
And your body's slightly crooked. Well, it might be straight now. It was slightly crooked.
Yeah.
That's not going to give you a good rockabye if you're crooked. Not bad. Okay. Good. And take a breather. So now we're going to add this rollout. And you're going to start with the simple version. The reason is we got to teach your core
Yeah.
how to stay over the ball. So from here, look.
You already took me past putting my feet on that.
I know. Well, we're going to start here with the simple version.
Okay.
And then this, as you come up, come into lazy pigeon here. And the further you sink down here, the prettier that is.
Okay.
So you're going to start just do an inverted fold. We'll roll out with your feet on the wall. Yeah, well, remove the other hand, and then right foot in, yep, lazy pigeon. No, that's what comes next, but no, we gotta get you to lazy pigeon first.
Yeah, that's not so easy.
No.
Oh,
Other side. And don't rush your inverted fold. It's one of the prettiest moves in the thing, and so you want to hold it for at least a second.
okay.
Boom.
And it's actually like, it's not hard to.
Hit this hand first. Yep. Then let's go. Core stays over the center. Yep. And then right. Yep. And no. Don't get up. Don't get up. Get in your lazy pigeon because you're not doing it correctly.
Oh, okay.
Soft and relaxed. Yep. And as far as that can sink down on the other side, the prettier it is. Good.
Okay.
Back to sitting over there.
Okay.
Couple more with your feet on the bar, and then I'll start letting you go if you can keep it. Gotta earn it. Yep. Yep. Relax that leg. Good. Now you can not put your feet on the bar. Keep your core over the center. Let that whole twist happen. Not bad. Not bad. Your core was a little bit on this side of the ball, which made that swoop a little uncontrolled.
Okay.
Bring your core more that way. Nice. Yes. When you do your inverted fold, lock your arms out. Not when you're going down there. Once you're there. Yep. So if you feel like you kind of lost control and your body's like flopping,
Yep.
that means your core needs to be further over the center of the ball. Not bad. Still learning. The last thing you want to do is start trying to perfect stuff while you're learning it, because you will get frustrated. So just repetition.
Frustration?
You gotta flip your hand first. Okay, this time, you've got to get your core over the center of the ball, otherwise I'm going to put your feet back on the ball.
Okay.
Because you're not going fast enough and everything's flopping down.
Okay.
Core.
Okay, so I'm not going fast enough to look at it.
Well, it's not really about fast, it's about where your body's at when you're twisting. It'll happen when you're going slow or fast and your body's offsetting, but I'm going to help you. Flip that hand. Yeah, that was close.
Okay. Straight.
Yeah. 2 more.
Sorry. Let's do that again. Do you have a lot of people hit their heads on the bar?
I haven't had anybody hard. Occasional bump, sure, but one let's sit hard.
Give it a little bit to that.
Last one. Nice. Good. All right, shake it out, and you're going from the top.
Oh.
All the way to lazy pigeon.
Do you play anything? Play instruments?
I dabble in a lot of things, but I'm more of a producer.
You have a great ear.
Thank you. I've written lots of tracks. I have many lyrics. Done a lot of vocal looping, live looping, so you dub your voice on top of itself to make a song. But I don't know any theory. I just have it here.
Well, I'll tell you, theory is hard.
It is.
It sucks. It's like science and math all together.
Yeah.
And
I just know it sounds
And
good.
I didn't like it.
Good fix.
No, I will get it. Sorry.
Not bad. Not bad. Check it out. All right, so we're almost at the end of the second hour. I want you to do this 2 more times all the way through. Take a break. We'll come back for the second. Out. No, you're upside down. That's better.
Now I'm doing it on this side. God. I'm tired. I don't know who it is. Not too far away.
Start over again.
No.
Nice. Right. Bring it in, bring it in.
Okay.
High five. Take a breather, take a breather. All right, so good work. That's about the first 7 moves. I always have trouble counting how many moves is what, because where do you start a given move and where do you end it?
Yeah.
But it's roughly 7 because you got plank twist once, plank twist twice, split switch, Superman, scorpion pull up.
One.
Good job. Rockabye, inverted fold, and then roll out to lazy pigeon. And so roll out could be one move and then lazy pigeon, but I consider roll out the move and lazy pigeon is where you end. So that's about the first 8 movements. You got a few things you're struggling with technique-wise. As we move into the next hour, we're going to stop our video here. As we move into the next hour, I'm going to give you a couple of things, a couple of pointers on your plank twists that will make those a little bit stronger. And we'll go through it a few more times so you can get that muscle memory of connecting everything. Then we'll start adding a little bit more to it. And all the stuff we're going to add to it today, you've already done before, so it's already, the language is already in your body.
That's good news.
You won't have any other challenging learnings that you haven't done before. We'll probably take you all the way to vert kick.
We did do that before.
You did do vert kick, and you've done rollover, and you've connected rollover to vert kick. So
yeah.
So that's what comes from where you're at right now, which is that lazy pigeon. And we roll over, transition across the middle to vert kick.
Okay.
What comes after vert kick is a tricky, challenging move. Doubt we'll work on that today, but we'll see. I mean, if everything ends up being smooth, we might can add that in. But right now, we're going to give the lady a break, breather, drink some water. Any questions about what you went through this hour?
Nope.
Just practice, man.
Practice.
Muscle memory.
Yeah.
That's all it is. All right, take a break. See you guys back in just a minute.
Bye.